everyone. Today I want to talk about diabetes. Diabetes is a disease that occurs when in your blood glucose or sugar level is too high. Diabetes is going to affect our whole system or every organ in our body suffer because of diabetes. There are two types of diabetes. Diabetes one is someone born with diabetes is juvenile, and another one is type 2 diabetes, also called as stress diabetes. Obesity and the inactive lifestyle are the two main causes for the type 2 diabetes. In our body, there is a gland present behind the stomach called as pancreas. Pancreas helps to produce the insulin. Insulin is a hormone that helps to regulate the blood sugar level in our body. Diabetes occurs when pancreas not able to produce enough amount of insulin, or our body cannot make good use of insulin it produces. Yoga is essential not only for the people with diabetes but for everyone. Yoga is a fundamental for good health. Yoga helps you in many ways, and specifically people with diabetes. I recommend every person with diabetes must practice yoga regularly. There are certain yoga postures that help you improving insulin secretion that will definitely help you to keep your diabetes under good control. So let's get started. I'll show you how to do this.
Vakrasana or seated spinal twist pose. Avoid this asana if you have stomach ulcer, slip disc, shoulder or hip injury. Also notice that women should not practice during menstruation.
Next one is Vakrasana, also known as the seated spinal twist pose. It begins with Dandasana. So you have to sit on the mat with legs stretched out in front of you, feet together, your toes pointing towards you, lengthen spine. Spine should be straight. Both the palms at the side of your thighs. Now from here, bend your right leg and place the right foot closer to your left knee. And now from here, take your right hand at the back, finger pointing at the back. Keep pushing your spine forward, spine straight, lengthen spine. Inhale and lift your left hand over your head. Biceps closer to your ear. Now while exhaling, twist your upper body towards the right side and bring your elbow closer to your knee. Keep pushing your knee back with help of your elbow and try to look over the right shoulder. You can stay here, and if you are comfortable in this posture, you can try to grab your right big toes or foot. Stay here. If you are not reaching, you can stay here. That is also completely fine. If you are not reaching to here, you can hug your knee, open up your chest and try to look over the right shoulder. Slowly, by the practice, you just keep pushing your knee back. Stay here. Try to look on the right shoulder and maintain your posture with normal breath. Keep breathing. Try to hold your posture at least for 30 to 60 seconds with normal breath. And inhale to come out of this posture. Inhale. Bring your upper body to the center. Raise your left hand towards your head and release your hand by the side and slowly unfold your leg. And the same you can repeat from the another side.
Manduk asana or frog posture. Avoid if you are having high blood pressure, insomnia, migraine and stomach ulcer. During menstruation, you should not practice this asana.
Manduk asana. It begins with Dandasana. So sit on the mat with legs stretched out in front of you, toes pointing towards you, spine should be straight, hands by the side of your thighs. Now hold your right ankle and place your right heel under the right buttock, and hold your left ankle and place your left heel under the left buttock. Make sure your heels together and place your hip on your heels and both the palms on your thighs. Your spine should be straight. Sit in Vajrasana. Now from here, make fist of both the hands while keeping your thumb inside. Now place your fist, the thumb area on the 1 inches apart from your navel area. Here, and now inhale and push your abdomen in. Inhale. Now from here, while exhaling, bend forward. Exhale. Look forward. Maintain here. Keep breathing. Maintain at least for 30 to 60 seconds. Keep breathing. Hold it for a few more breaths. This is very good posture for your abdominal organs related to reproductive organs. Hold for a few more breaths. Now inhale. Slowly come back to the center. Release your hand and place your palms on your thighs. Sit in Vajrasana and slowly release your posture. Unfold your leg and come back to the original position.
Ardha Matsyendra Asana. Avoid if you have spinal injury, back pain, hernia, peptic ulcer, and hypertension. Also notice that females should not practice during menstruation. Ardha Matsyendra Asana begins with Dandasana. Sit on the floor with your back erect and leg stretched out in front of you. Place your palms at the side of the thighs. Fold your right leg and place the right heel at the outer side of the left hip corner and place your left foot at the right knee corner. Take your left hand back. Stretch your right arm up. Push your knee back using your elbow and hold your left foot. Look back over your left shoulder. Stay there for 8 to 10 rounds of normal breathing. To come out of this posture, slowly bring your upper trunk to the center and release your hand and stretch your right arm up and brings both the hand at the side of the thighs and slowly unfold your legs and repeat the same to the opposite side. Use a block or blanket to provide support under your seat if you find this asana very challenging. Dhanurasana or bow posture. Persons suffering from high blood pressure and hernia should not practice. Also notice that females should not practice this during menstruation. Lie down flat on the mat on your abdomen. Place your hands towards the head. Bend your knees and bring your heels closer towards your hips. Stretch your arms behind and grab your ankles with each hand from sides. Keep your knees wider up to the width of your hips. Inhale and slowly lift your chest and both the legs as high as possible. Here, balance your body weight on your core. Focus on your breathing and hold the position for 10 to 30 seconds. Exhale and slowly bring your chest and legs down on the floor. Bring your hands towards your head and release your leg one by one.
Practice all these asanas regularly and stay healthy. Thank you so much. Namaste.